What now that they banned Glock? What one's Glock is banned in the case? You have other state gun permit like that Florida are going to travel by airplane.
No, you were reading it the way they write it, and that's a good thing. That hurt my brain. You cannot buy a handgun in a state you do not live in. That is a federal law. So I think that's what they were kind of going with there. Like, oh, I could buy a Glock in a different state. No, you can't. Not unless you live there.
Or if you're traveling from another state.
If you're moving into maybe?
Moving, or like a certain individual has a non-resident Connecticut permit.
No.
Who might buy a Glock in a southern state.
Well, again, it kind of be the gun broker thing of them shipping it in because they can't.
But if they bring it in.
I know what Todd's saying. Yes, correct, Todd. So if he buys it elsewhere and he carries it in, if he has a non-resident permit, that's going to get a sticky situation if he gets caught with it, because he'd have to prove that he bought it before October 1st, because by law, even people that move into Connecticut, you have to follow Connecticut laws. I talk to people all the time that move in from, free states, and they're like, well, I have this AR and this AR and I have this. And I'm like, oh, you got to get rid of that.
Yeah, but the AR has been banned directly. This bill only bans the sale and advertising of. Ergo, if I own it, that's not against me. It's if Josh were to try to sell it.
That's true, Todd. I didn't think about that. You're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah. Something I want to interject here about, just because of the date thing. I had a customer come in today, and he brought me the Republican American newspaper, and it said guns made before or on October 1st, but it's guns made on October 1st or after. So the newspaper cannot read the bill correctly. Whoever typed that up, I was like, that's wrong. Pull up the bill. It's right there. Yep. This is on or after. I think we'll talk about that later, but.
All right, next comment. Someone says they're ashamed of the Connecticut legislation.
Get out there and vote.
Yeah. Someone says, isn't this already a violation of Heller?
And Bruin.
Yeah.
Both. Samson brought that up.
Someone said, you are all cowards, pure and simple. Probably toward the General Assembly.
No, because people from other states call us that.
Yeah.
But they've never lived here, right? Well, YouTube is everywhere. And
some are sympathetic.
Some are.
The states they'll say,
that sucks.
It sucks you guys are going through this, but then you got people who literally like, why don't you just lexicon and Concord and just start, I'm like, what are you talking about?
There's a few of those comments. All right.